And talking about grupos que soy un fan de ellos. Next, I'm going to go to Madrid to play un grupo that I've estado completamente enamorado de ellos desde el 2015, 2014. Se llaman Accidente. These kids are una de las pocas bandas que te puedo decir honestamente que me dan totalmente celos when I listen to them because of their honesty, their shows. Miraste el video que te mandé cuando están tocando en vivo en Madrid, like with their like just the crowd in the street. Yeah, dude, it's sing along and pile-ons, dude. It's profane existence punk rock at its best. They are very, very political. They are purposely not on Spotify or Apple Music because they don't want to be. You know, they're only on Bandcamp or go to the website and buy the record por $1.
Yeah, Bandcamp.
Yeah,
I forgot these.
Y han girado completamente all over Europe, Western Europe, Eastern Bloc, Japón varias veces, Inglaterra, United States. I mean, they do it punk rock the way it should be. They remind me when we were growing up as a kids, $5, 5 bands, and they're still doing it today. Bueno, vamos con Accidente de Madrid. I'm going to do a double shot because why not? 2 fingers in there, Manolo.
Those are his fingers. See, he was like, okay, wait. Yeah, I was like, I don't know which ones he was trying to really talking about, but hey, seguimos.
Aquí en mi vecindad, la banda Elástica Radio.
Yeah, estos muchachos, bueno, ya no son muchachos, dude. They've been around for a while. Yeah,
they have hey, G, quickest thing. I just got a text from Ariana. So she was saying que the last song, they heard us under the music. So
yeah, I just
he was messing up.
I was messing with the live and all that. So, but I turned it off.
Okay, cool.
I caught it. Right, live? Oh, we're live, by the way, on Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. You guys heard that?
Estos muchachos, dude, like, should be huge, and they're not. They're, like, almost purposely, like, profane existence, underground, like.
And they have various singers, right?
No. It's 2. It's La Muchacha.
A couple, right?
Yeah, the couple.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're fun. They remind me of, like, como debe de ser el punk rock.
Right.
You know?
Oh, this is the Bandcamp's band que mandaste.
Yeah.
I really liked Accidente, man. Especially the dual vocals.
They do that a lot, dude.
And when they harmonize, it sounds really cool.
Yeah.
You should see their live videos, especially it reminds us like the old classic Heaver shows, like Sing Along and Pile-Ons, dude. Like,
nice.
And they don't care.
Are they young kids?
They were. Now they're like probably 30 something, but they've been doing it, you know.
We're fucking young kids, dude.
Yeah. No, but it's like, I'm talking about, there's this one show que hacen in Madrid, en La Malasaña, on the street. Yeah. And if you look on both sides of the directions, you can't even see where the people end.
Oh.
Right?
Damn.
And then the people are just piling on onto the drum set, onto la guitarra. You don't even see the singer, period. You don't see her, but she's not scared. You know, you figure most people freak out when that kind of happens on stage. She embraced it. And like after that, I was like, I'm in love, dude. These guys are amazing.
Yeah, man.
You know, they like al Chile, you know, toda su música está disponible por $1, you know. And
oh shit, that's cheap.
Oh yeah, they're purposely not on Apple or Spotify or any major platforms because they don't want to be.
They're fucking punk rock.
Yeah, they're punk rock. You know.
Reminds me of our friend from Los Crudos.
Yeah, exactamente. It's the old.
I mean, he's still not on certain platforms. You know,
estos muchachos are very much de esa vieja escuela profane existence style. Fanzines, you know, DIY, everything's political, you know.
Which interesting porque en en buscando ciertos grupos, ¿no? Y nomás las referencias o a ver dónde andan o qué han hecho. Hay grupos que también, sea porque, they don't even exist on Bandcamp, but for whatever reasons, Anyway, we're live on el Face, we're live on DiavloVision en mi vecindad YouTube y aquí también we're live en la banda elástica Radio Face.
Nice.
So, seguimos con más accidente.
Mira, al Chile no hay ninguna excusa porque todos nuestros que están escuchando and all you guys should have copias de accidente because you can go to Bandcamp and literally pagar $1 por cada disco. Just give a donation and you got it.
Yeah.
And it's yours. Y los primeros, los 4 discos they're insanely good, pero primeros 2, man, they're like.
That's fucking cheap, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Y la
and you get, I mean,
full
it's
links. Yeah.
So awesome. I mean, really, Yeah, ahí dice el Mr. Monk, he's chiming in and saying he misses his $5 show.
Yeah. These kids are, I don't know, dude. They bring a tear to my eye, to my old punk rock eye. I'm like, oh, man, it's great, dude. Like I would have. They remind me of Los Crudos, Huasipongo, Fun People, like esas bandas back in the day in los 90s that were like real legit punk rock.
That's what made us fall in love with.
Oh, yeah.
Genre, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like we were struggling to create a space, ¿verdad? Un espacio para nosotros alternativos where we didn't know where to turn.
Y luego estás mirando, te topas con otros grupos from all over the world that are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, dude,
Otros chamacos ahí, todos.
Hey, where the fuck was Huasipongo from again?
Nueva York.
¿Pero eran peruanos or?
Eran peruanos, one puertorriqueño, one peruano, one. There was the white Anglo girl.
Era la vieja del dude, ¿quién?
The bassist, I think. And then I want to say one Afro-Caribbean. It was a mishmash. It was a beautiful mishmash of like artsy Greenwich Village, dirty punk rock.
Mike, I'm gonna turn on mic. Give me a second. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Bueno, acaban de escuchar a uno de mis grupos favoritos los últimos 10, 12 años, Accidente de Madrid. Legitimate punk rock. Wonderful kids. Well, they're not kids, but like they just do all the right things, man. Uno de los pocos grupos que seriamente me dan celos cuando los escucho y les veo los shows en vivo where I'm just like, dang, I want to come out of retirement and play again. It's very few bands can do that. And these guys do it,
Started at taqueria, man.
Yeah.
Or pizza joint.
Yeah, exactly.
Hector wants to go chop for chop.
Yeah, no. Tocamos una canción de ellos que se llama Aquí Estamos. Y la otra, let me find it because I can't remember which one I played because I love them so much. Cambio de qué?
Which isn't there like a cambio de qué? Isn't that like
is that like a Jose song?
Yeah, something like that. One of those old crooners from Latino old crooners.
Oh, dang.
Estamos en vivo a través de ciertas plataformas, gracias a DiavloVision. Y disculpas que estuvimos escuchando nuestras voces. No escuchamos mucho de lo que estabas diciendo, señor Chivo, porque estaba tratando de conectarme, ¿no? A través de los lives. Y dice el fan that he does miss the $5 shows. And también Ariana's, thanks for letting us know that I was fucking up.
Si no fueran fallas técnicas, it wouldn't be you, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, once a quarter. I've been doing pretty good, right? Once a quarter, every 3 months. So I started early this year, but every 3 months me pasa algo.
Never put that 5 spot in the jar every time you screw up, dude.
Right? Yeah, well, okay. Me sale barato.
Bueno, vamos a seguir.
En Bandcamp.
Estamos en un callejón medio punkis en esta noche. Okay, vamos a ir a Perú con un grupo que, man, I like them a lot. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
I don't play them enough. Se llaman Combo Breaker. Todavía sigo en eso. Es de su primer álbum, pero honestamente su primer álbum eran dos EPs that they just put together. I love his vocal delivery en esta rola. It's just fun. Y a little tidbit, Combo Breaker, casi todo el primer disco es un homenaje a videojuegos. Everything from like PS1 to PS2 to PS3 to, you know, NES and SNES. And so look at like the little hidden Easter eggs in todas las like song titles. You'll see it.
8 or 16.
Yeah.
Right.
Bueno, Combo Breaker de Perú con la canción Todavía Sigo en Eso.
La banda Elástica Radio.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab my speaker.
Yeah.
Your speaker. Man, Combo Breaker does it fast.
Yeah.
And efficient.
Yeah. They're very very much kind of like that, a whole Teenage Bottle Rocket. Like they do Ramonero on speed, you know, like just fast, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of obviously Ramones influence tonight.
Yeah.
Some Ataque with certain Latino bands.
Oh yeah.
You know, but for sure the Ramonero 70s.
Bueno, es un sazón de diferentes estilos de punk rock en esta noche, un poco, you know, pero we always kind of lean towards like the melodic side. At least I do, you know.
Yeah.
I love sing-alongs and pie-alongs, you know. Es lo que me encanta más, pero.
I remember sing-alongs and pylons at the after party.
Those are different though.
Oh, sorry. We're talking about music, right?
At the Bears Lair? No, yeah.
Yeah, the Bears Lair. A ver, depende, pues, en que cómo nos iba esta noche, ¿no? It varied from place to place. Y bueno, si quieren escuchar la música, el Face no nos deja tocarla, así es que tienen que hacerle clic, ponerle el dedo al link. Ahí están los links a través de mi vecindad. También en DiavloVision, ahí ven los links en el anuncio del show de esta noche. Si quieren escuchar la música.
Next, Manota hablando de doing the homie dance.
Yeah, dude.
This next one, Quemacoches, esta rola makes you want to do the homie dance. You know.
Dude, this whole fucking set list, man.
From Argentina, right? Quemacoches?
Yeah, Quemacoches from Argentina. Yeah.
Dude, it just reminded me of like the feeling after coming home from like a really good punk rock show.
Mm-hmm.
Just that fucking high. It's like, man, this feels good.
Yeah, like Quemacoches reminds me of la era cuando Stitches and the US Bombs were actually good, you know.
When they were good,
yeah.
When you could fucking start a riot, no había pedo.
Yeah. Easter egg. Manolo's been kicked out of more than one US bomb show.
No, es que he was trying to start a riot and they kicked him out. That's what happened.
No, I wasn't trying to start a riot, dude. It just started.
It just started. Yeah. I pushed him.
Wait.
We were moshing.
Yeah.
It was the hammer.
Dude, mi vieja still talks about that story, dude. Cuando he started the fight at the US bomb show. And he goes, era como una caricatura, porque miras un desmadre of just vatos just like fighting, and then you see Manolo crawling
out, right?
Out of the pit.
I was like, that shit just happened.
He gets up and he se pone su cachucha and he goes, "Qué bola de pendejos!" And she's like, "You started the first punch." Then you're like, "Let's get out of here." I think the show's over.
Man,
not the first time.
I remember a few times where I fortunately I was very peaceful, but I dodged a few swings here and there. But I remember when it got taken outside.
Yeah.
You know,
not fun.
That's when it's like no bueno. That's really,
No.
yeah. For some reason, the floor is harder outside.
Yeah.
Right? All
Pues a
right.
huevo, dude, completo.
Turning on mics. Hold on.
Eso era Quemacoches con la canción La Rabia. Dang, dude, qué buenísima rola.
Man.
It just reminds me of like the Stitches. Really good stuff de Argentina, Quemacoches. Antes de eso, estábamos en Perú con Combo Breaker, con Todavía Sigo en Eso. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it for me.
That's a great fucking set list, man.
Oh, man.
It's fun. It's dancing. But it's not over.
Yeah.
That's the good thing. It's not over.
It had me going all the time. Como siempre, son great playlists cuando it flows. It just keeps going and you listen to it, 35, 40 minutes later, se acabó la música and you're like, oh, that wasn't too, I mean,
yeah.
it just flowed. It was
it's different.
Saludos al Hot Tub, al Dueñas, y también a Laja, who expressed that they're enjoying la música aquí a través de la banda
nice.
Radio Universidad. Y vamos a seguir.
Nos da gusto.
Diabólico.
Órale. So we're gonna take it back un poquito. The set list that I'm put together, it's a little bit more old school, pero it totally fits with this whole set list. It just flows.
You started it. You started this mess.
It flows beautifully, man.
Yeah.
So vamos a escuchar ahorita a Super Uva y la rola es No Soy Ringo Bonavena. Esta rola salió hace 10 años. La banda ya cumplió.
Super Uva's been around forever.
32 años va a cumplir este año. So yeah, they're veteranos, man. De Valentina Alsina, Buenos Aires, Argentina. Fucking old school punk rockers. Let's just listen to the fucking song, dude.
Yeah, vamos. Bueno, aquí en la Banda Elástica Radio, Mi Vecindad.
Yeah, man. I've been really into this fucking band, dude. I've been listening to them a lot.
We only had one CD back in the 90s. G?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think one.
And yeah, I'm trying to remember if it was because I remember there was a Frumpy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which
Yeah, so this band has like a really interesting history, like a tragic history, porque the original baterista, he got killed like outside of one of their shows.
Really?
Yeah, and for the longest time they were seeking justice. They were trying to find the person that did it.
Yeah.
Finally, last year they found the person. Yeah. And it turned out that he was like this troubled punk rocker, kind of like obviously he had like a lot of difficulties, mental health stuff.
Era fan or no era fan? More than likely
he was kind of like well, the story is que he felt like it's one of those, like, I guess, rivalries or punk rock ethics or something, some weird thing like that.
It was slighted by some way or whatever.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he would just get super drunk and he was notorious for getting into fights and
taking it too far.
He fucking took it way too far. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a sad issue. It's not necessarily uncommon nowadays for people with mental illness or some kind of
tendencies,
they're just unstable instabilities are causing problems in our communities. Y bueno, qué gacho, pero sí, lo que me recuerdo es que hay ciertos grupos que no se les dio el espacio y creo que Super Uva was one of them.
Super Uva is definitely one of them, porque me acuerdo en los 90s tenemos un CD y le tocábamos, pero it's all we had, por un chorro de años, es todo lo que teníamos.
Yeah.
So, pero ya en la época que estamos ahorita, pues we're lucky to find everything that, people put out.
Qué más chingón que seguimos apoyándolos a través de mi vecindad.
Eso sí.
Oye, si quién es Ringo Bonavena?
Sepa la verga, dude. I don't know, man.
We gotta find out. ¿Quién es este Ringo?
¿Quién es ese güey? Let me see if I can Google this fucker.
Yeah.
And see, now Manolo went even more old school.
Yeah.
Because I remember consiguiendo el disco de Depressing Claim.
Oh my
Porque
God,
el gordo fresa turned us on to it allá en Ritmo Latino en Salinas, no sé, ¿qué era? ¿En 94, 95 por ahí?
Yeah, dude, we were some of El Gordo Fresa's best customers, but a la misma vez, that motherfucker hooked us up.
Yeah.
Anything good, he set that shit aside for us, dude.
Yeah.
I think he saw,
porque
like,
íbamos cada,
right?
te digo, cada quincena, hasta a veces una vez a la semana. And we'd hook him up with, like, nuestros seis.
Didn't you
hang out in
use
the
your coffee tips
Yeah.
from the coffee store?
Yeah, totally, dude.
Buy the CD?
Yeah.
The gazebo?
Monday?
Your tips from the gazebo?
From
Yeah,
the
we did.
gazebo? Yeah, at Cabrillo, man. I remember that. I remember, you know what? I always tell the story. When Red Bull first came out, and the gazebo had a few cases. Remember they test the product, and they had tested with the gazebo.
You guys were purging them.
Well, yeah. At one point, we had a whole case of it for some reason, next to a keg, and this is in the early 90s.
Yeah.
How does Red Bull apenas, so it was free for you guys. So I think that's anyway, it wasn't a good mix. No. I think I never touched it after that. 29 mics.
Órale, acabamos de escuchar a Soy el Mejor de Depressing Claim, pinche banda chingona de España, al estilo Screech and Weasel, The Queers.
The Queers,
yeah.
Es Depressing Claim and No Picky de España. Dang. They're like leyendas de ese género.
Dude, I was reading somewhere online que Depressing Claim said, we are the first banda de España to bring that sound to Spain. They were the first one.
It might be true.
91?
Bueno, creo que son entre ellos y No Picky, porque se dieron casi al mismo tiempo, And if they're different, eran por meses o a lo mucho un año, But yeah, I believe it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just shit I wanted to hear. I don't know if it was maybe subliminally, because a lot of the music that they play, it's all kind of like that pop punks, queer style, which is influenced by the Beach Boys. Y todo ese pedo. Yeah, but it just sounds fucking good. All right.
Always.
Where we're going to now. So we went to Buenos Aires, Argentina. Then we went to España. Now we're going back to Buenos Aires to Flemita. It's like, oh my God, this fucking band. So la rola que vamos a escuchar se llama Nihilismo. Que there's like a whole history there, porque Nihilismo ahora es el nombre de la banda que resultó de Flema. So Flemita empezó en los 97 as a side project to Flema, porque nadie le estaba dando gigs a Flema, porque el guitarrista y pues otros miembros de la banda eran bien desmadrosos, man. They would either fucking not show up, they would get arrested. Long story short, they just kind of burned a lot of bridges. So they started the side project, Flemita, and this is a kick-ass jam.
Al Chile, Flemita y Nihilismo, pero Flema en específico, in my mind, G's mind and your mind, son leyendas de la escena punk argentina.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, and I think now, porque when I first looked up the song, I found this song on the Compi, the Invasión 99 Compi, which came out in 98.
Esa compilación representa mucho bien esa era de punk, ¿no?
De
punk latino.
Finales de los 90,
yeah.
But check this out. I think it was just in the last 2 weeks or so, they have their 2 albums now available on a lot of the streaming services.
Nice. Okay.
So they were re-released by Pinhead Records. So now you can find their albums from 97 and 98 on Spotify and Apple Music y todos esas
¿De flema o de flemita?
De flemita.
Ok.
Yeah.
Chido. Bueno, disfruten, porque flema y flemita, wild punk rock, dude. Wild punk rock.
Nice. Mi vecindad. Ya, Invasión 99.
Yeah.
It definitely.
El otro era el 97, ¿verdad? The other one? Because there was 2 different compis.
Probably, yeah, 97. Yeah.
Hey, G, so to answer your question, who the fuck is Ringo Bonavena?
Yes.
So it turns out, I guess he's like the Argentinian Rocky. He was this fucking brawler, not a whole lot of skill, just a wild swinging puncher. He was nicknamed Ringo porque he had the Beatles haircut.
Ya debe estar narizón como el Ringo. ¿También?
Oh, yeah, está bien madreado.
Está narizón y feo como el Ringo. ¿Qué tal, no? Las leyendas, ¿no? Del barrio, ¿no? Like, you remember those folk, las leyendas del barrio. Ringo Bonavena. Man, if we get a song named after,
Named after you.
Shit, come on. Unos saludos al Ringo. I want to see who this Ringo is. Gotta look him up. Bueno, estamos escuchando a Flemita. Se le recomienda definitivamente Invasión 99. And I think you're right. I think there was a 97, Invasión 97.
Yeah.
Yeah. With another.
Ataque and a few other bands, yeah. Creo que 2 minutos were on both compis, pero like.
Dude, Flema y Flemita is one of those bands that I would have wished would have been around, but at the same time,
pues el vocalista died. Remember, he overdosed and he fell off a window or something.
Yeah,
he fell off a window like at a multi-story building. Yeah, but there was just fucking. I mean, they were just fucking legends, dude.
Over here, and this was before internet.
Yeah.
So can you imagine what they were like in life? Like,
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like excited to see them, but at the same time, scared.
Yeah, because it might go to shit real quick, dude. Like it was like the Diesel Queens. Like you didn't know if they were going to play good or not.
And at the end of the night, if they would want to fuck you or something.
Yeah. Well, that gets scary, dude. Yeah. Like legitimately scary, dude.
Invasión. Bueno, hay varias invasiones. Creo que era 99 y era el 88. But
okay.
Yeah, it was weird how, and it's all Flema driven. Yeah, it was 88. And then 10 years later, they came out with another thing. Y bueno, estamos escuchando a
Garigoles. I like this song, dude.
Yeah, me too. Because I remember, I can't remember if it was you or if it was Bolillo came back with a CD, de Garigoles, and that's pretty much like all I really knew of them. And then I started listening to some of their other stuff, and I really liked the song. So I honestly, I really don't know a whole lot about them besides que son de Guadalajara.
I think I got the Garigoles song, like the first album, back in one of the trips that I took to Mexico. I think I got it either in Guadalajara or in León.
Did you get the record?
No, CD.
Oh, CD?
Yeah.
Pero en el Chopo, okay.
No. I didn't go to the F at that time. It was just hard because I would just like walk around the streets and try to look for like.
They've been around.
Any sketchy person, I go like, "Where's the nearest record store?"
Oh yeah, these fuckers have been around since 1990. 1990, dude. Yeah. Yeah, like all the bands that I played were just like old school. Yeah.
Or punk de Guadalajara es algo especial, ¿no? Algo para ser de esa era del 90.
Pues think about it. Este disco Cuando salió en 94. You know?
Fíjese, y what does it mean que le hace agua a la canoa
No sé, güey.
y la boba? ¿Eh?
I don't know, man.
Agua a la canoa. What does that mean?
I think we need a translation.
Una, sí. A ver, ¿quién sabe de lo que está hablando? Problemas. Ahora, algo interesante, ¿no? Muchos grupos en los 90 todavía hablar de ciertos temas de sexualidad, LGBT, you know, I think it was hard, you know, certain countries todavía, y en México no se diga, you know, ciertas partes de México. Creo que los garigoles, you know, they were able to break and just address it, you know?
Yeah. Bueno, la escena punk siempre ha sido mucho más progresivo, liberal, they're not scared to say stuff. Inviting.
No se dan. Bueno, vamos a regresar al aire. No llores, Manolo, no llores.
No llores.
Diabólico.
Are we on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Órale, acabamos de escuchar a Garigoles con la rola Problemas del álbum Todo el orden de las cosas me llenan de un sentimiento de angustia.
Chingas.
De 94. So this band's been around since el 1990. Yeah, and they're still rocking. They released an album last year.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Sí.
Yeah, y son de Guadalajara, Jalisco, México.
Lo que me estaba preguntando yo, los Garigoles en Guadalajara, right? En esos entonces había un grupo, creo que se llamaba Sombrero Verde, más o menos, ¿no? Entonces, what kind of space did they have? I mean, I'm just curious to know, porque obviamente mucho como lo que estábamos hablando anteriormente de nosotros, ¿no? Estos grupos que llegaban a nuestros pueblos, we were fascinated by them because they represented what we thought or we felt inside, ¿no? Especialmente la música de punk nos ha dado ese out, ¿no?
No, pues Guadalajara siempre had a good punk scene, porque yo me acuerdo en los 90s era Guadalajara, Tijuana y DF. They kind of had the punk scene en México. Guadalajara tenía Garigoles, Sedición, a couple other ones. Tijuana tenía Specimen.
Where were Yaps from el DF?
Yaps are from DF.
Okay.
Yeah. And también tenían, no, afuera de DF. They were like even más afuera del DF. And then you had, ¿cómo se llaman? Tóxico.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I mean, there was, and I'm forgetting tons of other bands.
Yeah, no.
You know.
Bueno,
o Rebelde Punk también.
Rebelde Punk,
yeah,
man. A lo que voy es eso, ¿no? De que en los 90s, para forjar ese espacio, yo creo que los Garigoles did a really good job.
Oh, yeah.
Representing el punk.
And you had to be extra ugly back then to do that, dude. Like, you know.
Or extra confident.
Yeah.
Órale. I like that, Diabólico. Extra confident. That's what we have. We have an extra confidence. ¿Quién sabe, no? No, porque a veces el pasito tun no nos da a vernos exactamente como somos. Mira, comenzamos el día hoy este playlist con algo muy interesante. El grupo se llama Clandestino.
That was a great song, dude.
So G,
¿Yo no me vendo?
Yo llegué un poco tarde, so tell me about that grupo.
Okay, son españoles de Barcelona. Now, their influences is interesting because their influences es el punk argentino, ¿no? Obviamente el punk británico, también el de los Estados Unidos, pero en especial muy atado al punk argentino. Y en este caso, ellos con esta canción, Yo no me vendo, es un cover del grupo que se llama Los Estómagos. Okay.
Es de los 80s, like old school.
Get this. El grupo se llama Los Estómagos. Es un grupo de rock, punk, post-punk, algo alternativo. Guess where they're from? We're talking about old school, de los 80s. Just an idea, and this is why earlier Chivo I said, ¿cómo se nos pasó esto? ¿Cómo nunca nos habíamos dado cuenta?
Are they from Argentina or are they?
Trip out. They're from Uruguay.
Oh, dang.
Damn.
Started in 83. Okay. Uruguay started in 83 y eso es post-dictadura. Okay.
Wow.
Awesome expressions of reality en esos entonces, ¿no? Y bueno, mira, esta noche les damos el honor a este grupo, Los Estómagos, que en España they were big, you know.
Wow.
Argentina they were big. Nunca había escuchado yo de ellos hasta que me topé con Clandestino, que le estaban dando honor con este compi, ¿no? They were covering and bands like Ataque, bands like Clandestino, a bunch of
Grew up listening to him. Okay, yeah.
Well, yeah, they were being influenced by Los Estómagos de Uruguay, you know? And so I just found it fascinating. We're going to listen to some music. Y bueno, así se nos termina la hora. Vamos a escuchar unas cancioncitas del grupo Los Estómagos de Uruguay. Del 83 al 89
Wow.
fueron que tocaron su música. Y obviamente, man, like I said, certain bands play homage to them. That means that they're, you know, they did something incredible.
Algo muy bueno.
Terminamos esta noche con Los Estómagos aquí en mi vecindad. Gracias a todos. Disculpa por los problemitas técnicos.
Being honestos en nuestras fallas.
¿Cómo dice? Being honestos y confident. Overly confident.
Extra confident.
Extra confident, diabólico. Nos despedimos esta noche. Gracias a todos y regresamos la semana que entra. De hecho, la semana que entra es el 1 de febrero.
Sí.
La primera semana de febrero.
Entonces,
tenemos la entrevista. Vamos a platicar un poco sobre eso.
nice.
Porque se
¿La
nos
entrevista con Bondre?
Con Bondre. Entonces,
nice, okay.
Next week?
Ya es la primera semana de...
Órale. Can't
Okay.
wait. Finally, cabrón, finally.
Hey, we said the first week of February, okay?
Oh, that's right, we did.
Okay. Bueno.
Es que enero se nos fue muy rápido.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did, right?
Yeah.
Y luego bien frío. What the hell? Come on.
Yeah.
Winter, over.
Bueno, muchachos. Hasta la próxima semana. Agur.
Cuídense, raza.
Buenas noches. Yeah, man.
I'm actually listening to a little bit of other songs from Estómagos now because I waited until you told me.
Yeah.
Tienen 4 discos, all, you're right, dude, from like 85 to like 88, 84, you know. It leads more on the post-punk,
Sweet.
you know. But
Yeah.
you can tell where, like, if you saw them live and they don't have all their, you know what I'm saying? Like, where it could be like, let's see, Joy Division was punk.
Joy Division, I was going to say.
You know, like, so
when did Joy Division start?
78, 9, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even The Cure, punk when they started,
Yeah,
like,
late
you know,
70s, right?
so it's, you know, it's,
But,
you know,
but how, for me, the way I see it is, or think about it, it's like, how did certain music get to them back then?
And you're right. Like, how do we not know about these guys back in the 90s?
Not in Europe.
You know,
So, ahora, obviamente, los uruguayos, obviamente, they probably went to Europe. And,
yeah,
you know,
and took it over there. Yeah.
Right. So, who knows? Pero de que existió este grupo, súper chingón, porque obviamente
Nice, yeah.
tiene mucho que ver con las influencias. Es lo que me pareció increíble que grupos como Ataque, Clandestino, déjame ver aquí. A ver, Ataque, Clandestino, grupos como Seguridad Social.
Seguridad Social, yeah.
Un Kid, you know,
Wow.
Those bands, like they mention Los Estómagos como influencers of them, you know, and so
Nice.
Bastante increíble, mucho respeto y honor de tocar a Los Estómagos aquí en mi vecindad a través de la banda Elástica Radio y por video en DiavloVision.
DiavloVision. ¿Qué onda con el diablo?
Saludos. Ahí anda mandando saludos. Y este domingo ahí vamos a estar con Inspector. We're having an interview.
Nice. Okay.
Ahí voy a estar.
Acaban de sacar material like a little while ago, did they?
Yeah. Don Diablo dice sombrero verde, ¿no sería Maná?
Ese es Maná. I didn't want to say Maná.
I knew homie would know it.
Sombrero verde de Guadalajara. Entonces, por eso, like this song right now en la noche de los estómagos that we're listening to on la banda Elástica Radio, it's very much like that era of like, rock alternativo.
Yeah.
And so, pero pues como te digo, tienen diferentes influencias. Y bueno, disculpen otra vez por las fallas técnicas, son acaso de algo muy especial que es...
Todas las quejas se les pueden mandar al Instagram de Dr. G.
O ahí a DiavloVision, por favor.
Or hashtag sexologist.
El pasado en vivo. Y terminamos esta noche en Face. Nos vemos el domingo ahí en DiavloVision con... el Big Javi.
Nice.
A ver si se acuerda de nuestras anécdotas. Nos pusimos una peda en Austin, Texas. We used to go like this. Pasaba alguien and we were like, because we were like against the wall, trying to hold each other up, right? And someone would walk by, and then he go, "What is that?" And I go, "Es el spray antinaco." So every time Naco would walk by, I would go, "Es un spray antinaco." Anyhow, vamos a terminar Facebook, YouTube, DiavloVision esta noche. Muchísimas gracias.
Nice.
And each other next week.
Okay, muchachos, cuídense. So, Bondre next week, guys, okay?
Bondre next week live. The interview on Mi Vecindad.
When you gonna send the shit out, dude?